And I guess we're doing this, bro. Dang YouTube lives. Alright. Well, I guess we're doing this. This one, sorry guys, we're going vertical, I guess. Whatever, man. Putting you over in the corner there. Adam, stay there. Money, baby. What's happening, fellas and ladies? I'm sure, maybe, possibly sisters. Something like me saying, what's happening, man? Just getting some evening shots in. Alhamdulillah, just got off of work, so I did about 30 shots on my lunch break, and in a little while I'm probably gonna do about 30-40 more. You know, just got off of work, so man, we just putting in that work, dude. You know, we just making time for the things that are important to us, and hopefully this means an inspiration to you as well. Inshallah, to either get into archery or maybe go after your own dreams, inshallah. I just shot my last arrow, so I'm finna go grab them. I'll be right back, inshallah. We're trying our best, man, to max out this yard here. I used to just shoot from my house straight forward, man, but wasn't enough distance, so now we're taking one corner of the house all the way to the other, man. So we're probably about at least doubled how long, you know, we can shoot. So we're just trying to maximize this space, man, get the most out of it, inshallah. How you guys doing today, or this evening, or what's going on with you, man? Ibrahim, appreciate you. Jazakallah khairan. What's happening, guys? Sure looks dope, bro. Can we get one of those? Of course, man. I'm promoting them all the time. Hold on, let me shoot this arrow, and I'll explain what it is. All right, inshallah. All right, man. So let me see. I gotta figure out which one I'm wearing today. Alright, so this one says uncompromised. The clay block is essentially, that's Adam. The clay block, man, if you don't know already, that's the logo of my apparel. Essentially what it means is Allah Azza wa Jal created both you and me out of clay. Right? Allah Azza wa Jal tells us in the Quran that He created man out of clay. Right? And anyone who knows anything about clay knows that you can take something as boring as this boring clay block, and you can transform, mold it, manipulate it into literally a masterpiece, a complete work of art, man. You can turn it into anything. It's crazy how how you can manipulate clay. So in Allah's infinite wisdom, the way that I look at it is that if you can take anything, you can take clay and literally sculpt it into anything that you want. And I'm not promoting tasweer here, guys, okay? So don't say tasweer is haram, sculpting is haram. That's not what I'm trying to say, okay? Get the point here. Is that if Allah in His infinite wisdom created us out of clay, that means that by His permission we can create, we can transform, we can mold, we can manipulate our lives in anything that we want as well. Which is exactly what I'm trying to teach you and live by every single time I go promote, I shoot a video or do a live stream or anything like that. So in brief, that's what this means, this clay block. Today it says uncompromised. And essentially why I put, so on the back it says, look at it. I believe it says you don't have to talak your deen, or rather you don't have to talak your deen 3 times to conquer or crush your dunya, right? Something like that. And essentially what that means is that so many of us we have this misconception, we have this mindset that in order, and you see this in everyday life wherever you look, where you see people who are successful in the dunya, right? They got lots of money, which is, basically a means of, measuring success. So you have money, right? Nice car, nice house, beautiful spouse, etc., etc. And a lot of times you wouldn't know that person's Muslim unless they told you. There's no deen on them. Clean shaven, shaking hands with the opposite sex, hanging with the opposite sex, just literally no deen on them. And then you see the opposite, where you see a bunch of brothers or sisters who, mashallah, you can tell they're on the deen. Wearing full niqab or wearing hijab, wearing the thobe or whatever, the long beard, mashallah, you got their pants above their ankles, etc. You can tell that person's Muslim. A lot of times, they're miskeen in other aspects, right? They might have, mashallah, that good deen, but they're dead broke. And, maybe their marriage isn't as great as, you would hope with someone upon the deen. And their fitness, kind of sucks. Maybe they're a bit overweight, right? Other aspects of their life, even though, they're practicing, other aspects of their life are lacking. So it's my mindset, man, that basically you don't have to talak your dunya 3 times, right? Talak, 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 which means what? Totally, I cannot be with you, you cannot be with me, right? You don't have to talak your dunya, you don't have to talak your deen in order to be successful. And that's how I look at it, man. I feel that you can be a practicing Muslim, a proud Muslim, right? Brother or sister. And you can still have tons of wealth, halal wealth. Don't have to deal with interest, don't have to deal with alcohol and gambling and this one and that one. You can have, it could be a multi-millionaire, you could be a billionaire, inshallah, right? Halal products, halal services. You could have great fitness. You could have great relationships. A number of different things, man. And you don't have to compromise your deen in order to do so. So that's why I say I try to live by uncompromised. So essentially that's what that t-shirt means for the brother Yassine who asked about it. So you can hit that first link. I'm sure there's a link, dude, in the description. It's gonna get you 10% off your first order. Go ahead and hit that link, dude. This comes in, I don't know, 8 different colors or something like that. So go ahead and pick one up if you want, dude. And we appreciate the support. F. Belushi. Wa Alaikum As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. Alhamdulillah. Sorry guys, it's super bright. Alhamdulillah, I'm great. How are you, F. Belushi? Sami salam. Love you, bro. Keep it up. You too. We really appreciate it. Jack Mustafa, my man. What's happening, bro? Assalamu alaikum. You're shining. That's because I'm standing in the sun, dude. Alright, I'm about to fire this second arrow, inshallah. Bismillah. How's it looking? Do you wear a salwar kameez? I mean, occasionally I'll wear a thobe. Occasionally, I'll wear a thobe. I'll wear it on Jumu'ah, wear a thobe, or if I'm out and about, I'll wear a thobe. But man, at the end of the day, dude, I'm an American, born and raised, I'm an American, dude, so I got nothing against thobes, I wear them. But you know, I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy. That's how I've always been, man. So that's what I'm rocking right now. Black jeans, t-shirt. Got my pants above my ankles. Try not to have my stuff too tight, but you know, I am bulking, guys. You have to keep that in mind. I am bulking. I'm putting on weight, putting on muscle, and so my shirts are gonna get tighter and tighter. So I'm gonna have to upgrade. You know, I'm gonna have to get up, you know, bigger sizes of pants and t-shirts, man. Which is a good problem to have, inshallah, when you're trying to bulk. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, t-shirt and jeans, man. That's just, and a pair of Chuck Taylors, a pair of Vans, you know, just skate shoes. That's just always been my look, man. And I'm sticking to it, inshallah. Allah. That one all up. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Alhamdulillah, man. You know, again, like, dude, I'll rock a thobe any day, man. But I'll still rock a thobe the way that I like, man, which is with a pair of Chuck Taylors, a pair of Vans, you know, something like that, man. That's just my style, dude. Mirza, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. I appreciate you guys. Let me go grab my arrows. I'll be right back, inshallah. Man, it's always a good day when you get to shoot your bow, man. Always a good day. Alhamdulillah. So we got here. I was just asking because there's this new company that started selling. What company is that? This hairstyle looks really nice, man. Keep it up. Check it out. Yeah, I was kind of liking it myself, man. You know, I was like, I'm probably gonna maintain it, you know, inshallah. But that means I'm gonna have to get a cut like every 2 weeks, you know. I'm gonna have to like dedicate and commit to, you know, not compromise, inshallah, and commit to go getting a, you know, a cut every couple of weeks, inshallah. I just can't stand the heat, man. It's so hot, dude. Subhanallah. I was like, dude, I need to cut this thing. Got to do better than that, Josh. I ain't gonna cut him, dude. Should I trust Muslim matrimonial sites, or is it too risky? I mean, I'm sure they have some type of trial, dude. I mean, here's the thing, man, is, you know, a lot of people talk about, man, don't trust matrimonial websites, don't look overseas. This happened to a friend of mine where they got taken advantage of, blah, blah, blah. And like I've said a billion times, dude, is that let's critically think here for a second, okay? The overwhelming majority of marriages do not take place online. The overwhelming majority of marriages don't take place between two people from different countries. Meaning, one person lives in one country and someone else lives in another. The overwhelming majority of marriages and relationships, even if you're not married, take place where your 2 feet are, right? Your locale. Yet and still, we have tons of divorce, tons of breakups, tons of bad relationships. So it has nothing to do with a matrimonial website. It has nothing to do with this person lives in this country and you live in this country. Because if that were true, then we wouldn't have divorce. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, you have to do your due diligence to the best of your ability. You know, obviously, it's going to be much easier if you can find someone, even if it's online, but you can find someone that's maybe 30 minutes away, 45 minutes away, an hour away, 2 hours away. You know, that's going to be a lot more manageable, inshallah, because you can make that trip, or you can make multiple trips, inshallah. You know what I mean? So that would be ideal. But if not, man, again, you know, you do your due diligence, you do your best to investigate, and as Muslims, we're encouraged to what? Like, even if that person lives next door to you or they live 8,000 miles away, you're still encouraged to pray istikhara, right? You're still supposed to pray istikhara, inshallah. Because no matter how much due diligence you do, no matter how much you try to follow the sunnah, right? There could still be something that you're not aware of. And that's why you ask Allah, if this thing is good for me, make it easy for me. And if it's not, separate me from it like the East and the West, right? Regardless of that person is on a matrimonial website or if they're next door neighbor, man. So, I mean, that's my advice, man. That's what I did. I made dua. I did my due diligence. I did the best to my ability to be observant of red flags. And I made istikhara. And alhamdulillah, I've been married for the last going on 8 years, man. So, I would say look into the actual matrimonial website. Is it actually legit? You know, you can look up reviews, man, on anything nowadays. You can do YouTube reviews, you can do Google reviews, Yelp reviews, whatever, dude. And you can pretty much figure out pretty quickly whether or not that's a reputable company or not, inshallah. So that would be my advice, man. Allah knows best. Excuse me, sorry. Still to the left. Gotta fix that, bro. Alright, let me see here. Nah, Dr. Muhammad, mashallah, bro. That's awesome, dude. Adumateen Mahmoud, are you Josh the Reverts story, the guy with the blonde hair? That is definitely me, bro. That's me, dude. That's platinum blonde, bro. Put some respect on it. Alhamdulillah, bro. Yeah, that's me. On the Google search, Mr. Galleria, there's this Facebook page. Open that, and inshallah, you'll see them all. Okay, inshallah. Dr. Muhammad. What's happening, man? Sage no, man. Jack Karen, man. That opened my eyes. Alhamdulillah, bro. Hey, man, you ready for the arrival of the Mahdi? I'm dying to fight, man. All united under one flag. I mean, Allahu Alam, you know, if that's gonna happen anytime soon, dude. I'm just focused on trying to be the best I can be, whether or not the Mahdi arrives or not before my time, right? I'm just focused on living and dying, inshallah, being pleasing to Allah, man. Mirza, I have to ask, presently in all this chaotic world, what do you think the most positive thing is happening, and how should we see that? However, I think I've seen too much, but could be worse. I mean, at the end of the day, man, I can't say what's the most positive thing, because, you know, Allah, man. But what I can tell you is that what you focus on is what you're gonna get. At the end of the day, you can have two people experience the same situation and have two completely different perspectives. One person looks at it as the worst thing that ever happened to him, and another person looks at it as the greatest thing that ever happened to him. It's all about perspective, man. And so I really can't say what I think is, you know, the most positive thing, because, like, yeah, sure, dude, if I looked for chaos in the world, if I looked for, you know, the tragedies and the calamities and the evil in this world, for sure, I would be able to find plenty of it. But with that being said, if I look for the positive in this world, if I look for the things that are inspirational, motivational, you know, things that are incredible, amazing, I could find that as well, man. So at the end of the day, man, the most positive thing, I don't know, man. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think going back to what I was saying earlier about my shirt, man, about my merch, about the logo. Hey, buddy, watch out! I'm gonna be shooting, okay? Is that your circumstances, your life, you can change, man. I feel like that's the most positive thing. Is that people are learning that, like, you know, back in the day, man, with our parents, our grandparents, a lot of them that had such fixed mindsets, and not only that, but they just didn't have the opportunities that we have today. They just did not have access to the opportunities that we do in this day and age. So whether it's information, whether it's internet, you know, and being able to, again, create a YouTube channel, man, and reach people all over the world in a matter of a split second. That's unbelievable. But be able to recognize that you can change, you can develop yourself, you can become someone that, you know, maybe your parents think would be completely impossible. Buddy, go play. Go, buddy. I'm gonna shoot. Okay. Stay over there because I'm gonna shoot my bow. Okay. Thank you. I know, but I'm gonna shoot my bow. I don't want you getting hurt, so you gotta stay over there. Kids, man. So I don't know, man. I think that's a positive thing, dude. Is that, you know, unlike, you know, unless your parents are super rare, unless your grandparents are super rare, the overwhelming majority of our parents and grandparents, etc., they just had a fixed mindset. They just did exactly what their parents did, and it was just like, you can't be anything else, you can't do anything else. All our family, we always do this. This is what our family is. And alhamdulillah, we live in a day and an age where you can be different. And you don't have to live by the same guidelines that your family did. Of course, I'm not talking about Islamic guidelines, but you know, you can create your own path, man. And I think that's a positive thing. And Allah knows best. Bismillah. Watch out, buddy. Move. Watch out. Please, thank you. Thank you. I just keep shooting to the left, man. I'm gonna have to adjust my sight there. Can you spin the camera? Give us a little tour. I mean, dude, there ain't much to see, man. Most of what you'd see is my son's toys, man. Go play over there. Honestly, dude, that's the whole yard, bro. That's the whole yard. So, ain't much to it, man. Ain't much to it. How can we have the motivation to work out? I mean, at home, I'm a college student and I barely find time for working out. What's your advice, Akhi? It's funny you asked that, Yassine, because inshallah, I've been thinking about what I'm going to drop for Monday's video. I don't know the title yet. I was just playing with things in my head right before I went on the live stream. But basically, it's going to be, you know, I don't even know how to word this, man, off the top of my head. You know, there's this thing where you set goals for yourself and maybe you want to try to develop some habits, but there gets to a point where you don't even have to rely on habits anymore. You can just literally think to myself, this is what I'm going to do, period, right? So for instance, in your example, right? Alhamdulillah, and all praises for Allah, and this is basically what I'm going to try to teach you in Monday's video, is that I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't have those negotiations. If I wanted to start working out right now, I literally just have to tell myself, I want to work out, and then I go do it. It's just that quick. It's a certain level, and I don't know how to word it right. I don't know how to phrase it right. But it's a certain level, man, where it goes on even beyond habits. Because habits you have to develop, right? And it gets to a certain point with a certain mindset where you don't even need that anymore. You can literally just make a decision and change your life that quickly and start implementing those things that you want in your life that quickly, man. But at the end of the day, dude, it's what I say all the time, man. People act for two reasons and two reasons only. One is inspiration and one is desperation. And the overwhelming majority of us, we have to act out of desperation first. And what I mean by that is some people, right? So you have inspiration and desperation. Inspiration is you hope for something, right? So an example of that would be, inspiration would be, I'm gonna have a six-pack, right? I'm gonna be, you know, this amount, this body weight, right? This fat percentage, body fat percentage, things like this, right? That would be inspiration. Those things are inspiring. It's something that you hope for in the future. Desperation would be, if I don't do these things, I'm going to continue to put on weight. I'm going to continue to have aches and pains. I'm going to continue to be in a position where I might have a higher chance of heart attacks, of diabetes, of this one and that one. Now, having a six-pack could be inspiring to you. Having 8% body fat could be inspiring to you. But what is more of a motivator, quote unquote, is if your doctor said, dude, if you don't get your freaking act together, if you don't start eating properly, if you don't start your fitness regimen, dude, you're literally gonna be set up for it. You're gonna have a heart attack in probably the next 3 to 6 months. You are so close to being diabetic. That is acting out of desperation, right? So you have to find those things, man. And I'm the type of person that I'm the one that constantly tells people that you need to find both. You need to have that balance, quote unquote. You need to have things that inspire you, and you need to have things that scare you. That if you don't change, if you don't get your freaking act together, this is gonna be your life, and you're gonna be miserable, and it's just gonna be more difficult. It's a lot harder to deal with medical bills, going in and out of the hospital and the emergency room and ICU constantly, dealing with diabetes, dealing with heart problems, dealing with high blood pressure, dealing with high cholesterol, dealing with all these things. That is way more difficult than it is to pay for a $30 membership to the gym, or working out at home, taking an hour or two out of your day, 3-4 times a week to go to the gym. What is more costly? What is more difficult? Dealing with those health issues, or going to the gym and getting your butt, working out and sweating, dude? See what I'm saying? So you gotta combine both, man. That way you don't need motivation. You have things that scare you. You have things that inspire you. And in addition to that, you also add an additional layer of bringing people into that equation. And what I mean by that is, don't always be so selfish. Think about maybe it's your spouse, maybe it's your kids, right? Things like that. I also think about, man, like, what type of legacy am I going to leave behind? My kids are going to look to me as an example. At some point, they might outgrow that, and they might look to other people as an example and take them as role models. But initially, your kids are going to look at you as the role model. You are going to be their hero, right? You're going to be the one that they look up to. Would I want my children to be out of shape, not eating properly, not taking care of themselves, being a lazy piece of crap, dude? No, I wouldn't. I would not. So if I don't want that for them, I don't want to show them this is their dad. Their dad's lazy, out of shape, doesn't do anything with his life. Then that's an additional reason, right? It's an additional reason, additional layer of this cake, if you will, to get my butt out of bed and go work out, or go make a YouTube video, or shoot my bow, or whatever it is that I want to do, man. So hopefully that makes sense, man. Hopefully that answers your question, brother. I know it's a long explanation, but that's what we like to give here. We like to give long explanations, man. So instead of trying to find motivation, think of things that inspire you. Think of the consequences if you don't work out, and try to include other people in your life that you don't want to disappoint and that you don't want to let down. If you have those 3 factors, dude, man, you're gonna be getting after it in no time, man. Inshallah. Let me go grab my arrows, inshallah. All right, buddy, watch out. All right, let's see what we got here. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a little sick. Getting over a sickness, man. So forgive me for sniffling here. Vergne, As-Salaamu Alaykum. See how is her relationship with her father as part of your due diligence aside from the sunnah? Yep. Maybe you can try to figure out how she is with her mom, her dad. If she's dutiful to her parents, inshallah, she'll be dutiful to you, man. Dutiful to Allah. Zach Arnhart, let's go. Pessimists don't get anything done. That's right. Muhammad Musa, my man. Wa alaikum salam, akhi. Appreciate you. Check out the YouTube One Message Many Prophet. It's got very fascinating videos about the deen. It's like 16 videos, but very high quality. Okay. At Yassine, as a college student, improving your physical health will help your mental health, no doubt about that. I'm inspired by prison workouts, make do with small space, and get shredded. That's right, dude. Social engineering, a long time, man. What's going on? You reverted to Islam. Then when your kids have kids, inshallah, you'll be rewarded for that. You change your family future, inshallah. Allah, man. We hope so, dude. We hope so, man. But Allah, what my kids are going to turn out to be, man. We hope they'll be Muslim, inshallah. We hope they worship Allah. Adian Haruz, wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi. Every problem now has a solution thanks to the most merciful. Yep. Look, Yusuf Estes, bro, American Muslim. Okay. That's inspiration of the negatives also motivate us. Diabetes, heart attack in this dunya, heaven and hellfire also motivate us to improve. Exactly. Allah knows us inside and out. Fascinating. You look different. Sorry I have to go, brother. If your wife offers to you advice, take it. She sees you every day. If the most wise tells you to do something, do it. He sees you always. Father Fika, man. Abdul Mateen, man, what are you doing, dude? MashaAllah, your inspiration. I love the shirt and the merch. Keep it going, bro. If you love us so much, bro, I'm calling you out, man. I need to get you some, dude. Because you still ain't rocking it, bro. You love it so much, man. You need to get some, dude. And for your boy, man. I gotta get some for your boy too, inshallah. Gotta get some for your boy, man. Alright, buddy, what's up? I'm getting on my nerves today. May Allah cure you and heal you. I mean, bro. I'm hitting the gym regardless. I gotta get them gains, bro. I mean, Joe. I mean, Jack. This applies to both this life and the next. Having hope and fear. Yep. Whilst the slave is on the path towards Allah, he is like the bird with two wings, which it requires to fly properly and maintain its balance. But these wings, hope and fear. Nope, no doubt. Are your kids Muslim right now? Obviously, their future is up to them, right? My daughter, man, my daughter really I haven't had the opportunity to really be a big influence in my daughter's life. My daughter is 13 right now. So I ask a lot of God her. So she's basically been raised, I wouldn't even call it Christian, man, but I mean, you know how that goes, dude. So hasn't been the best environment, man, for her. And so we ask a lot of God her. And then, you know, my son's he's not even 4, man, so he don't even comprehend none of that yet. I mean, Alhamdulillah, he prays, man, and that's one of the happiest moments in my life, man. Is so you know, my son's at age now, he's about to be 4 in October, inshallah, and he understands that I'm praying now, right? So if my wife is trying to talk to him, if Nasser's trying to talk to him, he'll be like, Daddy's praying, you know, and I'm like, that's really cute, man, you know. Like, what's your daddy doing? Oh, Daddy's praying. And then he'll come up and he'll say Allahu Akbar, you know, he'll come out of ruku and say Sami Allahu liman hamida. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And his sujood, we need to work on that though, because he's definitely not doing that according to the sunnah. His sujood is basically standing to face plant. And so I'm gonna have to bust out the books of hadith and try to teach him, you know, according to the sunnah, because I don't know what type of sujood that is, bro, but that ain't cool in this household. All right, so let me go ahead and let me shoot this arrow. Bid me love. All right, buddy, watch out. Move. Boys got to practice, man. That's for sure. Do you shoot guns? Every day, bro. Just kidding, dude. Abdul Mateen shoots guns. Abdul Mateen, your brother, Abdul Mateen Sadaf. He's the first brother that got me to that got me into shooting, man. For instance, I know someone whose marriage has been falling apart because the wife saw some YouTuber, K. Ajmiri. Basically, the husband couldn't manage the lifestyle the wife saw. SubhanAllah, man. Oh, I almost lost it. I don't know what to say about that, man. It's tough. But at the end of the day, if that's what she wants, man, then Bismillah, you know. If that's what's important to her, then do you really, I mean, if that's what's important to her and it's not important to you whatsoever, then Alhamdulillah. If anything, worst case scenario, there is divorce, man. There is talaq, and there's nothing wrong with that. So, hey, man, go on your way, I'll go on mine, and, you know, find someone better for each other, inshallah. Pirate King Buggy, As-Salaamu Alaykum to you as well. May Allah preserve your kids, really make them righteous. I mean to use as well. Face plants of Jude, I see that in the masjid all the time from kids. I don't know, bro, they're bringing some biddah. They're bringing some biddah, bro. We need to check them. Ask a lot to guide your kids and keep them on the right path. I mean, have you heard of medieval age archers? They're usually titans. They're the most sought after soldiers. They use massive longbows. I mean, I've definitely heard of them, dude. And them longbows, man. Them dudes from the past, man, they weren't no joke. They weren't no joke for real. Oh, I heard they were pulling like 160-pound bows. That's unbelievable. All right, buddy, watch out. Go play over, Adam. Go play over here. I'm shooting, please. Thank you. Over there. Go play over there. Thank you. Right there is fine. Right here. Okay, right there. Right there is fine. That'll work. Thank you. Yeehaw! Can you put a pen in your beard, like put things in, and cause it's really big? I'm sure, bro. Let's see what I got this card in the mail. See if I can go ahead and now you see it. Now you don't. Appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Appreciate you, man. Secret storage. Yep, that's right, dude. Keep it up, mashallah. Salam. I appreciate you. Goots, thank you so much. I've contacted you many times about translation. I think that many of your followers want translation in order for us to benefit from you, brother. Your topics are important. Man, I'm sorry, dude. If I have I corresponded with you? Have I responded to you? Did you email me? Inshallah, we can definitely talk about it, man. The draw weight on those bows are insane. That's what I'm saying, like 160 pounds, dude. That's unbelievable, man. And dude, they were like, that was like fingers, right? They didn't have these mechanical releases like we do nowadays. That's insane, dude. That's unbelievable. And can shoot consistently. Do random people come to you and start asking questions? No, not really. Not really. Most of my questions are like I'll be at the gym, you know, I'll be filming and things like that while I'm working out, and I always get this question. It's so funny, dude. It's like, are you a fitness influencer? That's literally what everyone says every time. I'll be filming and they'll be like, are you a fitness influencer? I'm like, dude, I'm not influencing anybody, man. I'm here just trying to get jacked and get some gains, man. I just like to lift, you know. But a lot of times I get questions about YouTube because they always see me with a camera, so I'm always filming. So a lot of times, man, I just get questions about just YouTube and stuff like that, you know. and what my channel's about, and you know, just stuff like that, dude. But otherwise, not really. Getting better. Getting better. Yellow. Let's invent the beard wallet. Yeah. SubhanAllah, bro. If that's what it takes for men to start growing a beard, I guess. American Muslim man who follows the sunnah. Man, there's so much of the sunnah, dude, that I'm so ignorant of, man. I don't even claim to follow the sunnah, man. I don't even claim it, because there's so much of the sunnah. It's so much more than growing a beard, having your pants above your ankles, you know, praying 5 times a day, like drinking with your right hand. There's so much more to the sunnah, dude. It's an entire lifestyle. It's how we sell. It's how we buy. It's how we interact with our parents. It's how we interact with our wives and our kids and our spouses and our neighbors and the Muslims and the non-Muslims and the actual people of Bid'ah. And it's the whole entire lifestyle, man. How we bury, you know, how we bury the dead, how we care for the dead, like how we leave an inheritance and a will. Like, the sunnah is so deep, dude. So for me to say that I'm following the sunnah, man, is, I don't know about all that, dude. Every day, man, you gotta try to learn something new about the sunnah and implement it, inshallah. Okay, brother, you live in the USA or England, I see morning. I'm living in the USA, dude. May Allah forgive us for our shortcomings. Ameen, bro. Ameen. Man, I love shooting bow, dude. I have a massive tree. Yeah, you see that, dude? Look at that thing. See that, bro? Dang. Allahu Akbar. That's crazy, bro. Look at this one over here. Can you see that? I'll take you over there, man. I'll take you over there. Can I flip this thing? There we go. Look at it. Inshallah. Buddy, go play over there, please. I love it, man. I love it. Alhamdulillah. I just wish it was bigger, dude. I wish, inshallah, you know, my horse ranch. So, you know, 1,000 acres, something like that. That'd be amazing, dude. Even 100 acres. But, yeah, dude. One thing at a time, I guess, right? And my shirt, I'm blending in pretty good with them trees, bro, with this shirt, man. Brother, what is your favorite fruit? I don't know, dude. I love fruit, man. I love all types of fruit. I really don't have a favorite. Watch out, buddy. I'm going to be shooting my bow. Okay? Play over there. Watch out. Play over here. Over there. Yeah, right there. Stay right there. Kids, man. Man, mango. I love mango. Bananas. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries. I mean, dude, I love it all, man. I love grapes, purple grapes, man. I like the purple or the red, whatever you want to call them, more than I like the green. But the green are still good, but the purple are best. Just saying. It's a mathematical fact. You can't argue me that one. But yeah, man. Mashallah, you got a big house, bigger than mine. You're a bigger one soon. Man, I'm not even, dude, honestly, like, personally, I don't even care about having a big house, man. Like I said, I want a horse ranch. I want a lot of land. That's more important to me. A big house really isn't that important to me. The only reason why I would want a bigger size house is for things like having a home gym. And I'd like to have a really nice home gym. In fact, it'd probably have a basement. If anything, I'd have a basement and turn that entire basement into a place where I could work out, inshallah. So other than that, man, like, dude, I don't really care about having a big house personally. That's just me, dude. All right, buddy, you gotta watch out because I'm gonna be shooting. So stay over there. If I have to tell you again, you're gonna go inside. Gotta threaten him, man. Inspiration, desperation. Simplicity is the key. Dates with milk. I can't do dates, man. I can't do the dates, bro. Too many, man. Too many dates, man. When I was before I was married, I'm good. Fire this one off, man. South Asian fruits are the best. Do you drink Coca-Cola? Not really, man. Not really, dude. I try to avoid junk food as much as I can. I really try to be mindful of what I put in my body, man. So thank you so much, Sammy. I really appreciate you. Take care. Have a good one. Sleep well. But Varika, no, not really. I don't really drink that stuff, man, personally. So yeah, that's way off. Remind me of my times as a kid. I like your name, bruh. Bruh. Alaikum salam, bruh. You heard of Sheikh Khalid Yassin? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, he's come to Tennessee. He's come to Nashville a few times. Yep. Yeah, I'm familiar with him. Love me some bow. All right, brother, I have my Quran class now. I appreciate you, man. You know, I'm not really talking about much. I just figure I hang out with you guys, just shoot some bow. So I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Before you found Islam, were you like a lot of Americans a big-time patriot? Not really, dude. Not really. I mean, I didn't hate America. I still don't hate America, you know. There's definitely aspects of America that I wish would change, but I don't hate America, dude. And but not really, man. I wasn't someone who was rocking the American flag or the Confederate flag or this one or that one. Man, I don't know. I've just never been that type of person, man. I've never been that type of person that was proud of being white, you know? Like, it's just, I don't really care if I'm white or not. Like, it just doesn't, even before, I just don't care, you know? It is what it is. I have a lot of mixed kids. Well, I have two, not a lot, but, you know, just preserving my white, you know, whatever, heritage or skin color or ethnicity, whatever, dude, like, that's just never been important to me ever. It's just never been something that mattered to me much at all, so not really. Nope, not really. As-Salaamu Alaykum, Rizwan, appreciate you. Man, this world is so big, Spawn, it's complete dark where I am. Allahu Akbar. Yeah, what did I tell you? If you don't stay over here, I'm going to stop. Don't stay over here. Gotta rule with an iron fist, man. Gotta discipline these kids, whip them into shape. No, I didn't mean hate, but more like the image we see of American patriotism. I know, but some people like, I know what you meant, dude. I know you didn't mean like hate America or nothing like that. It was just something that I was adding to clarify. But no, man, like I said, never really been much of a patriot, dude. Just never really cared about none of that stuff all that much, man. Now, do I care about self-preservation and, you know, if people were coming from other countries, like, or whatever, you know, trying to harm us, trying to take over whatever, then yeah, that'd be a different story, man. But in general, no, not really. But again, that's just me, dude. I'm just one person, man. I don't have all the answers, you know, like, if you're a patriot or this, that, and the other, you know, it's just never been my thing personally, dude. Money, Alhamdulillah. That'd be a dead animal right there, inshallah. That's what we like to see, man. That'd be a one dead animal. That'd be some good eating right there, inshallah. You guys got any more questions, man, on like mindset, habits, things you're struggling with? That's the things I'm into, man. So if you have questions about that, I'll answer them, but prepare for a long, inshallah. Do you hunt? That's the whole reason why I'm doing it, bruh. That's the whole reason why I'm practicing, man. Why I'm out here every day shooting, man, is because it's exactly what I want to do. I want to hunt the wildest game on the planet, the most difficult, most challenging places to hunt, the most challenging, biggest animals to hunt, obviously that are halal. So moose, elk, you know what I'm saying, doll sheep, mountain goat, Sika blacktail, you know, go for some muleys, some axle deer, you know, a bunch of stuff like that, man, and go all over the world, inshallah. That's definitely my dream, man, is to just go all over the world, man, and hunt some of the most challenging environments on the planet and the most challenging animals, man, with a bow, inshallah. So that's a big dream of mine, man, to become that person, inshallah. And if I shoot like that, it might just happen, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. I mean, it looked all right from here. I know one of them, my second arrow was way off. My second arrow, that was no bueno. But let's see about the first and third. Let's see what we got here, man. So, let's see. So, that's where I'm shooting from, way back there. So, and this is what we got. So this was the first one. Second one was a little off, actually way off. And then here's the third one right here. So these two were money. These two right here definitely would have been kill shots. This one, your boy needs approval. I definitely need to improve, dude. But yeah, man. But yeah, hunting. That's the only reason why I do this, man. It's not to just pass time. It's not just to, you know, get outside and, you know, like I said, kill time. It's because I'm trying to kill animals, inshallah, one day. Trying to harvest my own meat for my family. Best protein on the planet, inshallah. Let's see what we got here. you know, the best way to raise kids is to play with them for the first 7 years and teach them the next 7 years and then advise them the next 7 years. Well, but do you eat the meat or just for trophies? No, dude, it'd totally be for meat. Totally, man. For the meat. That's it. I mean, you know, a rack, like the antlers or whatever, that's a bonus, man. That's cool, you know. It's awesome, but my main reason, man, is obviously because I love challenges. Personally, me. I love challenging myself to the hardest things on the planet. Like, I don't know, like, when I see something, I like to find out what's the most difficult version of that. You know what I mean? So there's rifle hunting, right? There's crossbow, there's compound bow. Now, I guess someone could argue that traditional bow is harder, but yeah, man, I just I really like to challenge myself, and then I believe in harvesting my own meat and taking that source of protein and, you know, feeding my family, feeding my loved ones, feeding my neighbors. And so yeah, it's about the meat, bro. Have you been to Mecca, Medina? No, I haven't. That's definitely in dreams of mine. No, I have not. But inshallah, someday. Hopefully someday soon. I got little ants crawling on my bow, or on my arrows. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. You see that? Huh. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try to get him back on the fence, because otherwise he's gonna go on a ride of a lifetime if he don't get off my arrow soon. Here you go, buddy. Get off my arrow. I'm trying to save you, bro. Sorry, dude. I didn't want to launch him at a 300 feet per second or whatever. Adam, hey, over here. Stay over there. Kids, man. You gotta tell them 100 times. I want you to call him and explain to him, Dawa, this is his YouTube channel, KFR TV message, my brother. Man, that's just not my thing. I'm gonna be honest with you, Goots. I just really don't go out of my way to do things like that, personally. It's just not my thing, dude. I have such limited time, man. And I have my own priorities. I have my own things that I need to accomplish. And like I said, my time is very limited, man. So I really just don't have the time to go out of my way to call somebody who's gonna oppose Islam and try to, that's just not my deal, man. If someone else wants to do that, that's fine, but that's just not my thing, dude, personally. Money, Alhamdulillah. I noticed the African American community in the U.S. is increasingly becoming Muslim nowadays. What's your take on that? Is it true, or do you see diversity in new Muslims in America? I mean, dude, again, I can't really speak for, all of America. I'm not attacking you by any means, so don't take it personally. But it's just, I get that question a lot about, America. What's it like in America? And I'm like, dude, I don't live in every state, so I don't really know. All I can talk about is what I see here in Nashville, what I see here in Nashville specifically. Alhamdulillah, I see African American brothers and sisters accepting Islam, and it's a beautiful thing, man. Now, is it increasing? I mean, I don't know, because, we used to have, pre-COVID, we used to have a new shahada every Jumu'ah. Every Jumu'ah we have at least one, sometimes two shahadas. And then after COVID, man, obviously everyone was on lockdown, the masajids were closed, and then after that it was basically like, everyone had to be 6 feet apart and all these different, regulations. And, we weren't having shahadas. So I don't know, man, like it's here in Tennessee, here in Nashville, and it was let's see. I mean, there were definitely, you know, the African American brothers and sisters accepting Islam during that time period before COVID. Definitely. But again, after COVID and everything that's taken place, man, I don't know. We haven't really had that many shahadas afterwards, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right, well, let's take a look, because from back here, I'm pretty happy with that set, but we'll see, man. It's a little to the left, I think, but let's take a look. All right. There's your 3 right there. I'd say that'd be 3 dead animals, inshallah. Bismillah. So that was a nice tight group right there. Alhamdulillah. Making progress, man. That's what's important, dude. Making that progress. Alhamdulillah. Just putting in them reps every day, man. Reps in whatever you're doing, man. Reps on the bow, reps in the gym, reps in any type of skill set that you're working to develop. You know, putting in them reps of you know, making your relationship better with your spouse, with your kids, whatever, man. Have you been to any Muslim country before? I thought I did, and then my wife explained to me that I have not. The only countries I've been to, obviously America, I've been to Canada, I've been to Switzerland, I've been to Kenya. And that's it, man. That's the 4 countries I've been to. So, Kenya, Canada, Switzerland, and the good old USA. That's the 4 countries I've been to, dude. You want to go inside? You want to go inside? Okay, go. Bunch of gnats out here, bro. It's probably from all that cologne I sprayed. Alhamdulillah, man, I like that. That was money. Feeling good, feeling good. Only took me 60 shots. Figure it out. Alhamdulillah. Let's see how we did. My phone's about to die, guys. Nathan, Mr. Khakis. I'm wearing jeans today, bro. Let's see what we got here. There we are. I mean, that's perfect, man, in terms of going diagonal. So yeah. Shooting from way back there. We trying, bro. We trying. Alhamdulillah. I got 20% left on my phone, man. So probably gonna get off here soon because the phone's gonna die. But we definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out, and hopefully you weren't too bored. I know I have a good time. Alhamdulillah. 3 out of 3 is really responding to our text, mashallah. Yeah, man, alhamdulillah. Pretty good multitasker, I guess. Nathan Khakis. After pandemic, welcome to Morocco, bro. Make around Africa. Inshallah, dude. Definitely, you should try riding horses too, inshallah. While I'm shooting bow. Now, if I could ride a horse and smoke a target at the same time, yeah, respect. Jump that one a little bit. Salam from Malaysia. Salam to you as well, Nura. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Probably shoot 3 more after this, man, and then, like I said, my phone's probably gonna die soon. All love from Egypt. I was wondering, man, Joe. I was wondering, dude. Barak Fikum, man. That looks expensive. What, the bow? Yeah, man. I mean, in total for like the bow, the arrows, the release, target, it was about $1,000, something like that. Right around 1,000. So it's definitely not your entry level, but it's definitely not the top tier premier, you know, either. It's kind of somewhere in that mid tier, I would say. About $1,000, 1,000 clams. Perseverance and patience, man, that's what you need to have with kids. What ethnicity is your wife, if I may ask? Firstly, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Allahu Akbar Kabiran. That's the name. Bismillah, mashallah, tabarakallah, Al-Hamdulillah. No doubt, last check. Bro was Somalian. She's Somalian. She's from Kenya. Yep. What? They still where? Man, I could have sworn my son, let's go to church. Could have sworn that's what he said. He said, let's go in the trench. I was about to check. Oh, like, where'd you learn that, bro? Muhammad, As-Salaamu Alaykum. It's good to see you back out here, putting the creative mind you work, dropping this content, inshallah. We'll have to get together soon before I bounce out. Please, dude. I miss you, bro. Like, man, I miss you, dude. You know, I don't have a whole lot of friends, man. I don't have a whole lot of friends at the team, man. We need to hang out, bro. Inshallah. Not too many people can handle me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But most people ain't my cup of tea either, so. Oh, man. MashaAllah, Somalia Mu'mina, yup. MashaAllah. Yaqwa Jadid, yup. Oh man, that's funny. Would you call yourself a Salafi? Man, I don't, man, personally, dude, I just don't like all these different labels, man, personally, dude. Of course, you can have ulama call yourself Salafi. You can have ulama that say it's okay and permissible to say you're Salafi. At the end of the day, dude, I'm what Allah Azza wa Jal and His Rasul call me. Inshallah, I'm a Muslim, dude. At the end of the day, I'm a Muslim. Bidnillah, we reach the level of, you know, Muslim, you know. Inshallah, mu'min, Muslim, Muslim. That's what I'm trying to be, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I just never really have been into these different terms and fancy, you know, labels, dude. Oh no, Admateen, you're not a Salafi. We gotta abandon this guy. Warn against him. Man, the way I look at it, dude, is that a lot of us, man, we say so many things and we don't live up to those standards, right? Yeah, do I try my best? And I don't even like that term. I really hate that phrase, I'm trying my best, because so many of us, we're not really trying our best. That's just a cop-out. But do I put in effort? Is it my intention to follow the Salaf as-Salih? Is it my intention to follow the righteous predecessors from you know, obviously the Prophet ﷺ to Abu Bakr, wa Uthman, wa Umar, wa Ali, and you know, the Tabi'in, the Atba Tabi'in, and you know, Khulafa al-Rashidin, right? Abu Bakr, Siddiq, and you know, may Allah please them. And of course, man, that's who I follow, right? To the best of my ability, within the limited scope of my knowledge. If that means I'm a Salafi, all right, I guess I'm a Salafi. But I don't go out of my way to be like, I'm a Salafi. Like, dude, I'm just an everyday dude in America trying to practice Islam to the best of my ability, man. That's how I look at it. If you want it, because again, at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people who say I'm Salafi, they restrict that to just Aqidah and that's it, right? Your belief about Allah, you know, His Asma wa Sifat, right? His names and attributes, His perfect names and attributes, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. What you believe about the Sahaba, the angels, the Malaika, the Jinn, you know, Yom Al-Qiyamah, hereafter, all these different things, right? And they're restricted to that, but there's just so much more, like I said, just like, you know, someone says, oh, mashallah, the brothers on the sunnah. Like that, dude, that's such a deep statement, dude. And if we keep restricting the sunnah to just how long your beard is, how short your pant legs are, if you're covering your face, right, or if you're wearing proper hijab, all these different things, dude, like, there's so much more to the sunnah, there's so much more to being a quote-unquote Salafi, man. But yeah, I mean, if you're asking me, like, do I believe that Allah has a hand? Yes, I do, in a way that befits Him. Do I believe that Allah loves? Yes, I do, in a way that befits Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah Azza wa Jal has clearly said in the Quran that He has these different attributes. He has these different names, right? And so I don't deny what Allah Azza wa Jal and His Messenger have clearly stated, according to the understanding of the Sahaba. So if that makes me Salafi, then okay, whatever, I guess I'm Salafi, man. But, you know, I try my best to live in accordance with Islam when it comes to fiqh. you know, my understanding and my aqidah, my fiqh, and all of that, bro. So I don't know if that answers your question, but that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it, man. I like that cup of tea with extra sugar, man. MashaAllah. Hey, man, you know, sugar's bad for you, bro. Doctor, I understand you. I don't like the labeling either, but it's just to understand what Muslim mindset you have. Like, I get it, man, but I don't know, dude. I personally, at the same time, like, my question is, and it's just a question, like, was that the sunnah, quote unquote, of the Salaf Saleh, right? Was that their sunnah, right? Allah Azza wa Jal, he talks about Allah Azza wa Jal has a sunnah, right? And Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had a sunnah, right? Was that the sunnah of the Salaf, man, to go out and constantly, are you Salafi? Are you this? Are you that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think it's pretty clear, man. I think it's pretty clear what someone's upon, dude. You just talk to them after a couple minutes, man. And their practice and, you know, the statements they make about Allah, about the Rasul, about the Sahaba, about the Awliya, about the scholars, about this one and that one. You get to talk to someone enough, bro, you don't even have to ask them, bro. It's pretty clear. So that's my story, and like I said, I'm sticking to it, man. Salafi means Salaf Saleh, Muslim. Yashashra on right path. Allah knows best, man. May Allah guys strip it. I mean, because there are a lot of different Sunni teachings. May Allah bless you as well. Yeah. I mean, bro. I mean, dude. My phone is gonna die, y'all. Phone's gonna die. I appreciate the questions, man. Hopefully I gave some type of value today, some type of benefit, inshallah. The earlier scholars would call it Hanifa. Today they call it Salaf. MashaAllah. Yeah, man, that's another thing I get asked. They're like, bro, what madhab are you on, right? What madhab, you know, do you follow? And I follow all four of them, dude. And the fact is, there's more than four. You have Imam Zuhri, rahimahullah. He had his own madhab. There's many other madhab, and it's not just restricted to four men, right? It's just their students, their disciples, you know, they really promoted and really put a lot of energy into, you know, encapsulating those scholars, those great scholars of Islam, their teachings, man. But man, I follow all four madhahib, and other than the four madhahib, I go wherever the haqq is, inshallah, dude. I really don't care if Abu Hanifa has it, Imam Shafi has it, Imam Malik has it, Imam Ahmed has it. I don't really care. I care, what did the Rasul say? That's it. If the Rasul said it, legitimately said it, that's what I'm with, man. Kitab, Sunnah, and Ijma, you know, or the, you know, Fahm of the Salaf, Fahm of the Sahaba. So I don't restrict myself to one madhahib, man, because there's so many times where people go to extremes where the dalil is clearly with another madhahib, and you say, well, I'm Hanafi, or I'm Shafi, or I'm Maliki, or I'm Hanbali. Is that what you're going to be asked in the grave, dude? Are you Hanbali? Are you Maliki? Is that what you're going to be asked in the grave, bro? Wallahi, I'm asking you right now. Is that what you're going to be asked? Or are you going to be asked about one single individual, one single man, and that's the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad ibn Abdullah, alayhi salam. So, if Muhammad ibn Abdullah said one thing, and Abu Hanifa said another, or Imam Shafi, or Imam Malik, or this one or that one, Abdullah Mubarak, Imam Zuhri, Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, Sheikh Uthaymeen, Albani, whoever, bro. With all due respect to all those ulama, I'm not going to take what you said, and I'm going to take what the Rasul said. So, I'm going to get off my soapbox now, but, you know, that's just a lot. I get that question a lot too, man, and that's my madhab. That's my sunnah. Inshallah. May Allah help us. And Allah knows best. Man, I probably shot about 70, 80, maybe even 100 arrows today, man. And I gotta go hit chest tomorrow, inshallah. Chest and shoulders and back, bro. So, heck yeah, dude. That's gonna be a good day, inshallah. I'm gonna be getting jacked. Let's see what we got here. That was a good time, man. Alhamdulillah. That was a good time, dude. Taking you in the house, man, bro. Probably gonna get yelled at. Let me get you out there. Let me say something real quick. Check something. Let me do something really quick, guys. I'm gonna put you right here if you don't mind. Sorry, guys. One second. I don't want to lose my live stream, bro. And I don't know these houses. Let me see what we got here. Hold up, dude. Sorry, guys. One sec. Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Go play. Where you going? Alright, this is gonna look really weird. Just give me a second. I need to grab my tripod, guys. Watch out. Go. You guys want to hang out for a little bit longer, bro? I mean, I'm down with that. Because, you know, it ain't, Maghrib ain't coming in for like another, like over an hour, dude. Let me just grab a chair. Grab a chair and shower. This is totally not professional at all. Whatever. You're just hanging out, bro. Who cares? Bismillah, bismillah. Alright, there we go. I got a place to sit. Go ahead and throw that thing on the charger. Alright, there we go. Allahu Akbar. That was a good workout. Alhamdulillah. Alright, see what we got here. Bro, just keep doing your. That's right, man. That's right. I don't know how to do anything else. I don't know how to be anyone else but myself, man. Don't leave us, man. Since you ended the live, please check out Many Prophets One Message. I've heard of it before, man. And I'm a fairly new Muslim. Go play. But I have a friend who tried to convince me of Shiism, but I feel that following the Quran and the Sunnah is the only way. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, does it make sense when you look at it, man? And it's Rafida, right? It's not Shiism, it's Rafida. And basically, man, it's... does it make sense, right? Does it make sense that the best friend of the Prophet, ﷺ, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, that his best friend, right, for what, 20 plus years, 30 plus years, Allahu Alam, how long, dude? That he was a munafiq, that he was a hypocrite, man, that he was someone who was treacherous, and Allah didn't inform the Prophet. The Prophet was so, I don't even want to say the words, man. Like SubhanAllah, I don't even want to say the words, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Prophet didn't know, Come on now, dude. That the majority of his Sahaba apostated after him. That don't even make any sense, dude. Don't even make any sense, man. It's disrespectful to Allah. It's disrespectful to the Prophet ﷺ. It's just disrespectful, man, to the Sahaba that carried Islam, that sacrificed everything for Islam. It's just totally disrespectful, man. And yeah, it's utter falsehood, dude. He's an Arab and I'm not, so he constantly tells me that this and that verse or hadith has a different meaning in Arabic and so forth. So I can't really argue, although I feel like in my heart it's a wrong teaching. Right, well, dude, regardless of, look, dude, I don't speak, fluent Arabic, right? I don't speak fluent Arabic, but I just broke that down, dude. That doesn't take, a master class in Arabic to understand that is complete and utter disrespect to Allah, to the Messenger, to the Sahaba. It just doesn't make any sense. And clearly you understand that. And clearly there's something in your heart where you're like, dude, that don't even make sense. That don't even sound right. You don't need to know Arabic, bro, to use your brain. You know what I mean? To use the common sense that Allah has blessed you with. So you don't need some degree, PhD, take a master class in Arabic to understand that just sounds dumb and stupid. It doesn't make any sense, man. Many people change Islam to fit what their cultures do. Yup. Unfortunately, man. It hasn't been long since I changed jobs. I want to quit my job already. Why do you want to quit your job, dude? I mean, what is it? What is it that you're searching for? What is it that you're seeking, Adam? You gotta be quiet, buddy. I'm talking. If you want to play, you can go play over there. You can go play, but you're being really loud, bud. But yeah, man, what are you seeking, man? What is it that you're not getting out of your job? MashaAllah. I mean, Jazakallah khairan. Dude. But yeah, man, bruh, I don't know what else to call you. That's what your name says, bruh. I mean, dude, if you have any questions, man, you can always reach me personally, man. You don't have to wait for a live stream, dude. You can always reach me at Joshua, which is my first name, Joshua, and then the channel name, projectdreamitachieveit.com. Joshua, Joshua, followed by the @sign, and then just like the YouTube channel name, projectdreamitachieveit.com. You can email me, dude. You can join our Discord. I'm thinking there's going to be a link in the description below. Should be. But join our Discord and you can reach me personally that way. You can send me an Instagram message as well. Again, same thing, Project Dream to Achieve It. You can just DM me, dude, with any questions, comments, concerns. We could hop on a call, anything like that, dude, because I totally get that, man. I totally get being a new Muslim and hearing all these different things and not really sure what's true, what's not true, who to believe, all these different things, man. And I can understand the confusion. So, again, I'm just making that offer to you. I'm extending that, that offer to you, that you can reach me at any time, man. We can talk personally, hop on a call, bro. Whatever you feel comfortable with, man. I'm here for you, dude, because that's a big reason why I started this channel, dude, is to help reverts, man, just like you. It's the best of my ability, man. Chosen one smooth cut. Yeah, you think so? MashaAllah, bro. My hair grows fast, though, mashallah, man. My hair grows fast, so I'm going to have to get a cut already pretty soon, man. It's going to grow back before you know it, so yes, sir. I gotta be committed, man, uncompromised. Stick with that cut. I think I'm gonna get me some protein, man. Kind of thirsty. Need to get them calories in, need to get that protein in. You be testing the waters, man, all the time, bro. part of me really appreciates that about you, and another part of me, it annoys me. So it's a bit of both. Yeah. Right, I'm not practicing 100%, fortunately. Who is, bro? Who's practicing 100%? Especially as a new Muslim, bro. Seriously, dude, that's a legitimate question, man. I've been Muslim almost 10 years, dude. Almost 10 years, man. I'm not practicing 100%, dude. There's things that I need to fix about myself, dude. Like, who is practicing 100%? So, especially again, you as a new Muslim, bro, a relatively new Muslim, bro. Like, dude, I wouldn't. That's not even a surprise at all. Unfortunately, I just got a new job and I'm a little bit scared of praying. And so on the job, I don't know how the coworkers would feel like, or my boss. I mean, here's the thing, dude. I don't know where you live. I don't know if you live in the States, or I don't know what the rules are in Canada or the UK or in other countries like that. But here in the States, dude, here in the US, dude, there's nothing they can say. Like, you could go straight to HR and be like, look, it's a religious obligation. I have to pray. And what I personally do, man, so that you don't even, well, here's the thing. Okay, Sweden. Well, here's the thing, dude. Are you given breaks? Are you given a 15-minute break? Adam, come on now. Really? Come on, buddy. Go play somewhere else if you're gonna be loud. Go play somewhere else. Anyways, dude. Here in the States, right? Here in the States, we're given 2 15-minute breaks. Typically, most jobs give you 2 15-minute breaks and either a 30-minute lunch or an hour lunch. That's general, typical. Most times, 9 times out of 10, you get 2 15 and a 30 to an hour. So to completely avoid all that, dude, that's when I pray, right? So Dhuhr comes in pretty, right around 12:30 or so, right? So as soon as I take my lunch break at 12 o'clock, I pray Dhuhr. And then Maghrib comes in, Asr comes in around 4:30. I get off at 5 o'clock. So as soon as I get off of work, I pray, right? So whatever you're doing, man, if you can, take those breaks and use that time to make salah, dude. And then you don't even have to worry about it. You don't have to really, you can do whatever you want, dude, on your 15s or on your different, at least in America. I don't know what it's like in Sweden, dude, but in America, that's your business. Whatever you choose to do, if you go choose to smoke a cigarette, if you choose to go sleep in your car, if you choose to go pray, worship Allah, that's your business, man. So that's what I'll focus on. I get it too, dude. Trust me, man. When I first accepted Islam, I was super nervous as well, man. I was scared. I didn't want people to judge me, ask me a bunch of questions. What are you doing? Et cetera, et cetera. So I get that, man. But at the end of the day, you have to do your best to fear Allah, not really focus, too much on what other people think, because honestly, their opinions are wrong. If they're gonna judge you, right? They wouldn't say anything to my face, but I feel like many would judge me inside or behind my back. Who cares, dude? Who cares, honestly? I mean, you're overvaluing that person's opinion of you, dude. You're putting too much emphasis and overvaluing that person's opinion about you. Who cares, dude? At the end of the day, honestly. If they're gonna judge you because you're doing what Allah told you to, that you're praying, you're doing something that Allah commanded you to do, something that the successful people, Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Mu'minun, in this chapter of the believers, dude, he gives you the characteristics of those who are successful, truly successful in this life and hereafter. And from those characteristics are those who preserve their salah, those who preserve their prayer, right? So if someone says you're a loser, you're backwards, you're ignorant, you're this, that, and the other because you're praying, well, Allah Azza wa Jal, the creator of the heavens and the earth, said that you are successful, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, again, I get what you're saying, dude, and it's going to take time. It's going to take time, right, for you to understand these things, inshallah, and to cultivate these things in your heart. But Allah Azza wa Jal gave you that job. Allah Azza wa Jal is giving you that paycheck. Your boss is a vehicle, is a means by which Allah has decreed that they're gonna sign that off that paycheck, right? You're gonna get paid. It's gonna go into your direct deposit, or you're gonna get a physical paper check, or however it's set up. Get it on a card that you can go swipe. But at the end of the day, bro, Allah Azza wa Jalla is the one that gave you that job, and Allah Azza wa Jalla is the one that can take that job away from you, right? It's totally 101% in Allah's control. So, and again, this all comes from experience. This all comes from seeking knowledge. This all comes from learning. Adam, please stop, buddy. Please stop. I've asked you nicely to stop being loud. Go play somewhere else, or you're gonna be in some big trouble, dude. You gotta whip him into shape, man. Like I told you. You gotta say it 100 times for them to get it, man. But yeah, dude, like I said, at the end of the day, it just takes time, dude. You know, again, I don't expect you to, to become like this overnight. Something that you have to work on and strive for. But just keep in mind, man, that Allah Azza wa Jal is the one in control. Allah Azza wa Jal is the one that gave you that job. So I wouldn't fear losing that job, because Allah gave it to you. And if Allah takes that job from you because you're praying, I'm telling you, dude, with 1,000,000% certainty, He will give you something better. I say that with absolute certainty because I've been in that situation, dude. I've been in that situation where a job wouldn't allow me to pray. They wouldn't allow me to pray. And I said, all right, deuces. And I just walked off. I literally just walked off the floor of that building and said, all right, cool. If you ain't letting me pray, like I was on my lunch break and they're like, nope, sorry. Upper management said you can't pray. I'm like, all right, cool. I left and never came back. They hit me up. Oh, well, you left and so, you're fired. I'm like, I already quit, dude. I'm like, you ain't gonna let me pray? I already quit. And guess what? Got a job just like that. A better job. Alhamdulillah, paid more. Alhamdulillah, I was able to pray, go to Jumu'ah. No problems, dude. Right? So you have to put your trust in Allah to the best of your ability. Again, I know this is new for you and fresh for you, man, but you got to put that trust in Allah. And dude, do not worry about these things. I'm telling you, don't even worry about it, man. Don't even stress it. I'm telling you, man. Just take it from me, dude. I have the experience. I've been there. I've been afraid. I've been unsure. But then I said, Bismillah, in the name of Allah. And Allah is always taking care of me, man. So, and I'm a weak Muslim, bro. I'm a weak Muslim, all right? So, that's my advice, man. My advice is, you got to stick to that prayer, dude. I don't care what else you do, bro. Honestly, dude, if you're still struggling with a girlfriend, boyfriend, drinking, doing drugs, smoking dope, smoking a little pot, right? A little 420 Mary Jane, right? Like, whatever, dude. If you're still struggling with those things, at least pray, dude. And do your best to pray on time, all 5 prayers. If that's the only thing that you focus on, bro, dude, I'm telling you, everything else will become easy after that. And if you don't pray on time, if you abandon your prayers, everything else in your life will become difficult, man. I'm just telling you from experience, dude. Hold on, buddy. Lieutenant Macro, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us strong in prayer wherever and whatever the consequences. Ameen. It's not about that. Okay. Remember, Allah told us to fear Him and not man. Fear Him as He has more rights than we should fear. No doubt, man. But that definitely, dude. Like, that is something that you have to cultivate within yourself. A lot of us, man, including myself, dude. That's not something that you're just born with fear of Allah, and you're just born with more fear of Allah than fear of men, right? Or fear of consequences. Like, that's something you have to cultivate over time, and obviously Allah has to bless you with that, but it's something that you have to intentionally think about and put your faith in, right? And cultivate that over time. So as a new Muslim man, that could be really hard. These are 2 eyes in the Quran, mashallah, so nice, your hairstyle. I'll get the references for you. I have some shyness, Lieutenant. I'm telling these things just to have a conversation, advice from brothers in Islam. I don't discuss these things with other people. And man, dude, these are the things that need to be talked about, man. These are the things that need to be talked about. So I appreciate you. May Allah reward you, man, for putting yourself out there like that, and possibly being judged or whatever. Again, dude, I wouldn't worry about this thing whatsoever. And I understand, dude. It's easier said than done. But this is a true Muslim, man. This is the life of a Muslim, man. Allah Azza wa Jal controls everything. Wa huwa ala kulli shayin qadir. Allah Azza wa Jal, He's over all things powerful, man. Over all things competent. So, wouldn't even stress it, dude. Would not even stress it. I bought a road bike recently to start something new. Alhamdulillah, man. That's cool, dude. I've looked into triathlons. I've looked into triathlons and stuff like that. Eventually, man, I'm gonna start getting to like real running, like marathon running and things like that. That's definitely something I'm gonna be focusing on. I don't know when exactly, but it's something I definitely want to commit to eventually, inshallah. So that's cool, dude. I became Muslim 3 years ago, and I've been praying since then, and wouldn't take a job where I can't pray. May Allah make strong. Ameen. Ameen. The promise of Allah is true. Let not the believers shake your firmness. No doubt, there's no power in that. Yep, exactly. Yep. Akhi, are you a Salafi? I answered that question earlier, bro. I'd go back in the live stream. I actually went into great detail about that, probably about 15-20 minutes ago. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. Ashley Ross, wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. May Allah increase you. Ameen. You as well. Shaz, what's up? Man, are we even friends anymore, bro? Shaz, are we even friends anymore? You don't talk to me anymore. You're so busy now. Ever since a woman came into your life, bro, it's just like, we don't even talk, bro. You don't even, like, send me salam. You're just so busy, bro. Happens every time, bro. As soon as a woman comes in your life, man, you just ditch the bros. Do you go hiking or outdoor activities with your family? I would say you definitely need to watch my videos, because most times I'm outdoors. I'm taking you to lakes. I'm taking you on hiking trails. I'm almost always outdoors in the majority of my videos. So I'm notorious for taking you to different lakes and different different forests and walking trails and hiking trails and things in Tennessee, man. So for sure, dude. Stay firm, inshallah. No doubt. I just get up, go to work, come home, watch Netflix, and go to sleep. Boring every day. I need something new. There you go, man. Dude. Hey, man, riding a bike is fun, man. It is fun to get out and put some miles on the bike, man, or some kilometers, whatever you say. So yeah, dude, that's a lot of fun, man. That's a lot of fun, dude. Of course, bro, I sent you text explaining. I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. I know you're busy, man. I know you're doing your thing, bro. It's all good, man. I'm just messing with your steps. Gotta bust your chops, man. Gotta bust some chops, man. Whoosh. Exactly, dude. MashaAllah. Yep. But yeah, man. Dude, I'm all about the outdoors. That's my thing, man. And inshallah, Allah Azza wa Jal puts barakah in my channel and allows me to really create a career out of this. Then, man, I'll definitely be doing a lot of traveling, inshallah, a lot of outdoors, a lot of bow hunting, just a lot of outdoor stuff, man, in general, dude. Rock climbing, kayaking, canoeing, hunting, fishing, dirt biking, four-wheeling, going out to the deserts, man, in some quads, getting after it, for sure. That's my type of life right there. Would you advise me to go to the masjid and pray, or doing it at home as I have always done? I have never gone to the local masjid there and pray. Definitely, man, I would definitely recommend, dude, if you have the ability to go to the masjid and pray, you should definitely do that, man. Absolutely, man. It's going to create a bond. It's definitely going to strengthen your faith, your iman. It's definitely going to, dude, to constantly isolate yourself and, subject yourself to loneliness or isolation, it can be very difficult as a Muslim, man. It can be very, very difficult. So you want to find yourself maybe one, two, three, four brothers. I mean, obviously you give salam, your brothers with everybody, but there's, man, like you have your brothers, right? You have your brothers that you say, As-Salaamu Alaykum Akhi, Alhamdulillah, how's your family? How you doing? Right? How's everything? And they say, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, everything's great. And you go about your business. And then you got brothers like Shaz, right? Where you actually bust each other's chops, give each other a hard time. You have a deeper connection, right? Abdul Mateen, my brother Abdul Mateen. You know, there's these brothers, man, that are real, like, mashallah, you know, that's someone that, like, you don't get any closer. And so, you know, even if it's one, two, three, or four of those, man, it's really gonna help you, dude. Strengthening your iman. You know, they're gonna remind you, you're gonna remind them to be better Muslims, to remind you of Allah, remind you of the sunnah, teach you something new. When your iman is low, inshallah, they'll help you increase it, they'll inspire you, and vice versa, man. So you're not gonna get that by yourself, dude. So I would definitely recommend going to the masjid, and that's just one of the many benefits, man. So yep, definitely would recommend that, dude. You look dangerous, bro. I got 3 arrows because I know you're a big bro. I know you're a big bro, and I know you be working out, curling that 2.5 kg. So I got 3 arrows to take you out. Mashallah. That's funny, bro. No doubt. Message is obligatory for men. I could come learn one day, inshallah. No doubt, bro. That's definitely on my list. If the masjid is within distance, meaning if the adhan was going to be given from the masjid by a person without a speaker, and you hear it, then it's obligatory for you to attend. Yep. Yep. I have some friends that are bad influence and disrespectful, and I want to really have good-hearted, believing friends, and I think I would find them in the masjid. Exactly. Exactly, man. Exactly, dude. Couldn't say it any better myself, man. You already know, bro. You already know. This is why I want to move to a Muslim country. It's easy to attend the masjid. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's pretty easy to go to the masjid where I'm at, bro. I live in America. I live in the South. I live in a Bible Belt, right? 3 things. America, the South, and the Bible Belt. I mean, it doesn't get much more redneck than here, right? You might have Virginia, you might have Kentucky, Alabama, things like that. But, dude, we're in the Bible Belt. And I can go to the masjid, no problem, alhamdulillah. So, I don't know where you live in per se. Maybe it's a lot more difficult where you live. But, I don't know, dude. I can practice my religion here, no problem, dude, alhamdulillah. So, I just don't really see a point in moving person. But I don't know your situation, man. My man Omar, dude, what are you doing, bro? Where have you been, man? I hope you're doing good, Omar. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're doing well, bro. We need the young brothers like you here, man. So, hope you're doing good, dude. What's going on with you? Would you rather send your son to school or homeschool? Definitely homeschool. Definitely homeschool. I think that the public school is probably the most detrimental thing to our Muslim youth. Personally, that's my opinion. But I believe personally that the public schools are the most detrimental thing to the Islam, to the deen, to the character, to the behavior of our Muslim youth. Because no matter how much you want to argue, how much you want to believe that their teachers are going to have the most influence on them, that their coaches are going to have the most influence on them, that you're going to have the most influence on them, the people that will have the most influence on your kids are their peers. Adam, go play, buddy. Is their peers. Period, bro. Their age group, right? Their peers are going to have the most influence on them. Kids want to fit in. Kids want to be accepted. Kids want to, feel like they're understood within their own age group, right? Sure, a teacher can be influential. Sure, a coach can be influential. Sure, you can be influential. But nobody is going to be more influential on your children more than their own friends and their own age group and their own peers. And if their peers are nothing but non-Muslims, you are in serious trouble, dude. Your children are in serious trouble, dude. And you are fighting a serious uphill battle, bro. And I just know from personal experience because that's what I grew up as. I grew up as a non-Muslim. Adam, stop, buddy. It's fine. I don't know how many times I gotta tell this kid, dude. But yeah, dude, I grew up as a non-Muslim, man. And I know that I wasn't the most easily influenced person, period. I've always been someone that walks to the beat of my own drum. Alhamdulillah, I can say that with, alhamdulillah. I've always been like my own person, but even still, I had influences, man. I still had, peer pressure and different things like that. And so, a lot of us do nowadays, especially with social media, especially when, likes and comments and followers and all this stuff is just so important to so many of us, man. Yeah, to put your kids in public school, I think you're doing you're doing a huge disservice to your children, and you're setting them up for failure. You are setting them up for failure, man. So personally, I'm all for homeschool, and that's my take on that, dude. Allah knows best, man. I mean the event, yep. Have you experienced any Islamophobia? No, I have not, alhamdulillah. I have not experienced any Islamophobia personally. Not really, dude. I mean, there was one time in Aldi's where I was with my wife, and my wife Nasser wears niqab, and there was this couple that was looking at me and my wife. I had my thobe on, she had her niqab on, and they were looking at us with disgust. And I was like, whatever, dude, I really don't care. It is what it is. You can hate all you want. You can, as Allah says, basically just, Allah says basically like die in your anger, you know what I'm saying? Like, may your anger consume you, right? May you perish in your anger, right? You're angry that my wife covers. You're angry that I wear a thobe. Whatever, dude. That's your problem, man. So other than that, dude, no, not really, alhamdulillah. And I pray outside when it's time to make salah. If I'm out and about, I'll pray wherever, bro. I'll pray in a parking lot. I'll pray in a field. I'll pray wherever it is permissible to pray. I don't care, dude. When it's time to make salah, I literally pray in the squat rack at the gym. When it's time to pray, if I gotta pray in the squat rack so that no one jacks my squat rack, then that's what I'm gonna do. Stop making noise. If you want to make noise, by all means, go make noise, buddy, but go play over there, please. But yeah, dude, I just pray wherever, man. And no one's ever, the only thing is like, basically I'll be in the middle of salah, right? I'll be, cause sometimes, I'll be praying near my car or something like that. So it might look like I'm checking under my car every couple seconds when I'm making sujood. I'll make sujood, go into jalsa, make sujood. And so I've had people be like, bro, you okay? Is there something wrong with your car? And I'll be in the middle of salah, bro. So I'll just hit him with the thumbs up. I'll be praying. I'll just be like I'm good, dude. But that's it, man. Now, of course, I'm always on my toes, man. I'm always either looking in my rearview mirrors while I'm praying, or I'm always looking at the ground for shadows behind me. I'm aware of my surroundings because, that's just who I am as a person. And, I definitely want to be alert and be aware of what's going on around me, because there would be some douchebag, some knucklehead who is ignorant and it's going to, make America great again, and maybe try to attack me while I'm making salah or something like that. So I'm definitely aware of my surroundings. But yeah, man. Other than that, I've never really faced any Islamophobia. Alhamdulillah. It's sick nowadays. Schools here in Sweden teach about pride and homosexuality in early ages. That's so wicked, dude. I mean, same thing here, dude. I find it hard to imagine anyone who attends public schools is practicing pretty much impossible. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I wouldn't say impossible, man, but like it's, dude. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how you do it. I just don't know, especially at an age where you're so impressionable. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Dude, you're so impressionable, dude, that like You think high school, you think middle school is like life. Like basically, whatever goes down in middle school, whatever goes down in high school, if people like you in high school, if you're popular in high school, if you're a nerd in high school, unpopular, no one likes you, then that's gonna be your life forever. And it's like, it's just so funny, dude, because that couldn't be further from the truth, man. And pretty much all the people that you know from high school, whatever happened to you in middle school, you don't even know those people anymore. You haven't seen those people in a decade, 2 decades, Allah Alam. You wouldn't even care if you did see them. You'd be like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we put so much emphasis as kids, you know, and teenagers on if you're accepted or not, right? So it's crazy. I wasn't practicing in my school days, but it would have been hard to do. That's what I'm saying, man. Any tips for growing a beard? Avoid all things that are sharp. All things. Razors, knives, any type of blade or scissors. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep away from sharp stuff. Number one. Number two is you can definitely add some beard oil, maybe some beard balm, right? To your beard, inshallah. Maybe that'll help it grow. Different foods, man, that help boost testosterone. Could help you. Working out, if you don't, could boost testosterone levels, which inshallah may grow your beard. And at the end of the day, man, it's just genetics, man. I mean, there's certain things that you can do, but it's also genetics, man. It's also just what Allah has decreed for you, man. Because I don't do much at all with this beard, man, and it just grows. So that's just qadr of Allah. But again, working out, certain foods could possibly boost your testosterone. Maybe some beard oil, some beard balm, and by all means, avoid things that are sharp. Islamophobia isn't bad in America. It's just people aren't understanding and look at you weirdly because they have no idea what you're doing while praying. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm trying to find halal places to go with my husband. Although, any ideas for date night? Dude, I mean, I'm with you, Kim. I'm with you. It's challenging, man. It's challenging, dude. But let's see. Obviously, restaurants. Obviously, but you have restaurants, or maybe you can go. Man, halal places to go. I mean, sure, you could do lectures. If there was a lecture being held at the masajid, at the masjid, that's a good place for date night. Or just to spend quality time with your husband. Going to a restaurant. Maybe you can go out to a park. Going out to a carnival, maybe if you have a carnival, something like that going on. Maybe some other type of event, like So, it's going on here in Nashville, but I don't know. It's so confusing. I'm pretty sure it's an actual live event that's going to go on in Nashville, inshallah, like at an actual arena. So I don't know how many of you guys know this, but my first dream when I was a kid is I wanted to be a freestyle motocross rider. I wanted to do backflips, front flips, body varials, kisses of death on a dirt bike. That's what I wanted to do for a living. And Nitro Circus, if any of you guys are familiar with Nitro Circus, they're coming to Nashville. Travis Pastrana was my hero when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like 199 Travis Pastrana. And so obviously he's the founder of Nitro Circus. So he's coming to Nashville, him and Nitro Circus, and that's something that I'm personally going to go to, inshallah. And inshallah, hopefully Nasra wants to come with too. So that would be like a date night type of thing. So if you could do something, that is interesting like that, and some type of event that goes on, or again just parks or things like that, man. Doesn't have to cost a whole lot of money, but sometimes I know it can be a little challenging. Because maybe you want to go catch a flick, right? You want to go see a movie or something like that, and of course it's probably not the best thing to do. So yeah, we struggle with that too, man. Honestly, we struggle with that too. But a lot of times, again, we just go out to dinner or something like that, dude. Adam, stop, buddy. Mommy's working. Do you have a good community where you stay? Do brothers get together and barbecue? We've definitely done some barbecue for sure. Yeah, man. Alhamdulillah. There's you have different towns, different cities. I always say Nashville because pretty much everyone knows Nashville. If I were to say Murfreesboro, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If I said Antioch or Smyrna, Laverne, right, Mount Juliet, these different places, you'd have no idea what I'm talking about. But if I say Nashville, most people would be like, okay, yeah, I've heard of Nashville, right? So, yeah, there's communities in Antioch, Nashville, Murfreesboro, etc. Man, and my good brothers definitely had some great barbecues. Definitely went out for some kayaking and just some good times, man. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. I live close to brother. And like I said, we have a great community here. Yep. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Favorite Quran reciter, Abdul Basit. I really love Abdul Basit. He's amazing. Rahimahullah. Man, I have a lot, dude. I just I don't know. I enjoy a lot, man. I don't really remember too many of their names off the top of my head, but yeah, dude, I definitely have a lot, dude. If you got good friends, you got good life. I'm in 8th grade and I'm doing Quran and have 3 Jews left, man. Allahu Akbar. That's amazing, Umar. That's amazing, dude. Because me, I got a long ways to go, dude. Mine Sheikh Abdullah al-Matrud, good one, very good one. Or Sheikh Yusuf, Andalus, another good one, alhamdulillah. Very good, alhamdulillah. Is it cheaper to live in Nashville as far as renting or buying a house? I mean, well, dude, it's gonna, it's how you look at it, man. I mean, buying a house, most people aren't outright buying a house. They're getting a mortgage. And they're getting a mortgage because it's cheaper than rent. But then you have to deal with riba and all that mess. But so from one aspect, sure, it might be cheaper than renting. And obviously people, they want to buy a house, they think it's more secure. It lowers their monthly payment because they're paying, again, they're paying a 30-year mortgage versus, renting every month, so they might cut their bill in half. So from one aspect, yeah, it could be cheaper, but again, then you have to get in the whole loan thing and mortgage and interest and again, that whole mess, man, which just ain't my jam, dude. So I'm the type of guy, man. I'm gonna rent, unless Allah puts barakah in this YouTube channel and these other businesses that I'm involved in, and I can pay cash and actually build a house, because I would build a house, man, more than likely. I'd build a house, I'd buy some land, and I'd build a house, man, personally. But just to answer your question, yeah, I would say it's gonna be cheaper, more than likely, to have a mortgage, but that doesn't mean that's the best thing for you to do. Halal mortgage, like rent-to-own options. I mean, I'm not a scholar, dude. I'm not Talab Ilm. So that whole halal mortgage thing, that's for people. That's above my pay grade. That's above my free YouTube live stream. That's for more qualified individuals who understand economics, who understand the system of banking and mortgages, and understand Islamic fundamentals and principles and maxims and all these different things, man. So yeah, I don't know, man. That's a halal mortgage. Allahu alam about that, bro. I recommend you start Quran for your kids too. Start from an early age, and it just becomes a daily thing. No doubt, man. That's definitely something we're gonna get Adam involved in for sure. Inshallah, man. Quran and then Hadith, inshallah. For sure, dude. But it's one thing, man, to obviously it's important to memorize the Quran, no doubt, man. It's definitely important to memorize the Quran and be a hifz of the Quran, half of the Quran. But man, it's so much more important to understand what it is that you have memorized and to understand it and to implement it into your life. Mashallah, we have so many young people who memorize the Quran and they're smoking, they're drinking, they got girlfriends, they got boyfriends, they're saying all types of kalam batil, dude, all types of just total ignorance, man. And yet still they're carrying the Quran in their chest because they have no fahm, they have no understanding of what it is that they've memorized, man. So it's important for sure, but it's going to be my priority, man, that my son understands what it is that he's reciting, why it's important, why it's something that he should be mindful of, the responsibility that, of memorizing the Quran and implementing the Quran. Because, man, otherwise that's a hujjah against you as a parent. It's a hujjah against your kids, right? If they memorize the whole Quran, if you make sure they memorize the whole Quran, but you did not make sure that they understood it, you did not make sure that they implemented it, that they practiced it, then that is a hujjah, man. That's a dalil. Man, that's a reason for Allah's anger, dude. So you gotta be mindful of that, man. Inshallah, you'll build a house for sure. Bismillah, man. We certainly hope so. I've showed you guys my dream house, man. I love Mediterranean houses. I like the mansions. I know I said like earlier in the live stream that I don't care about big houses, but I just find that a Mediterranean style, Spanish style house, man, they just don't get no more beautiful, man. In this dunya, that's my dream style house, man. I just love Mediterranean, Italian, Spanish style houses, dude. For sure. Akhi, you've been Umrah Hajj? No, I have not. No, I haven't, unfortunately, man. Something I definitely want to do. Hold that thought, bro. I need to get something to drink. I'm going to get me some protein, some protons. I will be right back, inshallah. If you guys want to hang, dude, 25 minutes until Maghrib comes in. So in about 25 minutes, your boys, if we're still here, I'm going to bounce in about 25 minutes because Maghrib comes in, and then your boy's got to start getting ready for the bed and prepare himself for tomorrow, inshallah. To set myself up for success, inshallah, subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the right hand, by the way. I'm not really sure what it looks like on your end. It might look like I'm drinking with my left hand, but rest assured, your boy is drinking with his right hand, inshallah. Got to trim the little mustache, man. Mashallah. Or you can build a tiny house. A lot of tiny houses look really beautiful. Dude, bro. Tiny houses with a 3-year-old. That's no bueno, man. Clearly you have not had a toddler in your life. Tiny houses don't work. Tiny houses and toddlers, they just don't mix, man. Inshallah. Inshallah you will go. How long you been Muslim for? I've been Muslim since November 6, 2012. So you do the math, man. Going on 9 years, inshallah. I think something like that. About 9 years, almost. 8 and some change. So, alhamdulillah, man, almost 9 years. And I still got a lot of work to do on myself. A lot of work, man. What about you, dude? Lieutenant Mackel, how long have you been Muslim for? I think you said you accepted Islam a couple years ago, is that right? Man, I can't wait till tomorrow, dude. Inshallah, tomorrow I gotta hit bench. I got bench, I got shoulders, I got back, triceps, biceps, I believe. Alhamdulillah, man. I got a good workout, inshallah, prepared for tomorrow morning by the permission of Allah. Yeah, I forgot about imagine living with kids in a tiny house. Not gonna happen, bro. Yeah, that is not gonna happen, bro. We have a 3-bedroom, one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Obviously with a kitchen, living room. We also in a laundry room. And not to brag, but I'm trying to put it in perspective. We have all that and a backyard, and it's still crazy with a 3-year-old. Now the only thing is that with the tiny house is that there's a lot less stuff for him to destroy, right? Because there's basically one room. This house, he destroys every house. He destroys every room. He destroys the kitchen. He destroys the living room. He destroys the backyard. He destroys the bedroom. He destroys both bathrooms. He basically destroys every room that he goes into. He completely annihilates it and demolishes it like a tornado. So yeah, I guess you just have less cleaning to do. How many surahs have you memorized? I don't know, dude. Off the top of my head, so I don't know, man. I don't know the number off the top of my head. The longest one I memorized was Surah Al-Naba. Surah Al-Naba is the longest one that I've memorized, Alhamdulillah. And that's basically the beginning of Juz Amma. But I don't know off the top of my head, man, how many I've memorized. 15, 20, more, I don't know, something like that. I've been 3 years. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, man. May Allah keep you steadfast, man. Keep you on the straight path. Alhamdulillah. Allah. Yakum Allah. Tatbiq ad-Din. I mean, and pushing 120 kg max on chest 1 rep. I don't know kg, bro. I haven't tested my 1 rep maxes since December, and I'm peaking. Well, I'll be peaking inshallah in the next couple weeks. 3 weeks from now, inshallah, I'll be peaking. So I'll be testing in about a little over a month, inshallah. My 1 rep maxes I haven't tested since December. So the last time I tested, 215 on the bench, but that's pounds at like 155 pound body weight or something like that. So like 215 on bench, 435 deadlift, and then I've done 315 on squat. So, but again, that was back in December. I've been bulking, I've been training, so inshallah, hopefully I'll have much higher numbers. But Allah knows best. We'll see what happens. You never know, because even last time when I tested back in December, I had food poisoning and a cold right before I tested, and that really kind of screwed me up, man. So I didn't have the best. I mean, my deadlift went pretty well, but yeah, I had food poisoning and a cold like right before I tested, man. So, but alhamdulillah, dude. I think 120 kg is good on chest. I think so. How sounds like my son. You should get your son to climb some mountains with you and let him use that energy. No doubt, bro. Yeah, no doubt, for sure. He needs to get this energy out, man. Oh man, and he barely eats, bro. I'm like, man, I take pre-workout. I'm fueling myself with good nutritious food. Trying to get good sleep. I'm trying to do all the right things to have energy. And this kid doesn't sleep his sleep whenever, doesn't barely eat, doesn't take any pre-workout. The kid just has energy for days. I'm like, man, life is unfair, bro. How tall are you? I am 6 foot, man. 6 foot. And I'm probably sitting about 160 pounds right now. Again, I'm bulking, so I think I've put on almost 10 pounds since Ramadan ended, so something like that. So yeah, 6 foot. You like to lift there, Mackerel? There, Lieutenant? You like to lift, man? I'm all about them gains, dude. I'm all about the gains, bro. Love the gym. Love fitness. Love the barbell. I mean, it's an obsession, man. I think about it all the time. I think about it all the time. I'm constantly thinking about, man, how can I improve? How can I get better? What can I learn to get better, man? I love the barbell. Yep, that's my second wife. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I always encourage the brothers and sisters, man. I can't ever get them to do it, so I don't know, man. I gotta work on my persuasion and influence skills because I'm always trying to get you guys to send me, lifts, dude. Whether it's on Instagram, whether it's, on the Discord platform or wherever, dude. I just can't get y'all to do it. I don't know what it is, man. I just gotta work on my persuasive skills, I guess, because I'm always trying to get you guys to send me lifts, man. I want to see the bench. I want to see the deadlift. I want to see the squat. I want to see the overhead press. I want to see you getting after it, man. It's inspiring to me as well, man, to see you guys getting after it. That inspires me, Alhamdulillah. And I just think it's cool, man, to have that in common with you guys. So anyone who's into lifting or fitness or getting into shape or running or anything like that, bro, I love to see it all, man. I think it's awesome. All day long. I love gym. I love the gym out here, always making improvements. Yep. See, I like powerlifting, man. Now, am I a powerlifter? Am I that strong? I'll know all about that, but like powerlifting is like what I'm into, man. The big 3 lifts, bench, squat, and deadlift. Overhead press, I'm kind of like, it's not really like that important to me, but bench, squat, and deadlift. But I don't know, man. I don't know if after, so I said I'm going to be peaking, inshallah. I'm going to be testing in about 33 days or something like that by the permission of Allah. I'll be testing my 1-rep maxes. And after that, I might transition to where I'm not really doing so much powerlifting anymore. And I mean, I'll still be lifting for sure. Inshallah, lifting will always be a part of my life, but I really want to get into running, man. Like long distance running, but still be muscle, still have muscle, man. I don't want to be some scrawny little twig, like a lot of runners are, I want to have muscle. I want to be strong. And also be able to, be an endurance runner as well, man. Marathons and stuff like that. So that's something that I'm probably going to start getting into, or I start incorporating running into my regimen, inshallah. So I think that'd be really exciting, man. I've been powerlifting and, doing that for quite a few years now, man, and again, I love it, but it's gotten to a point where, again, like I kind of want to try something else, man. I want to commit to something else personally. Yep. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Allah akbar kabiran. La shak, Alhamdulillah, ni'matul Islam. La shak, we have a overhead max rep 65 kg. Yeah, I don't even know what mine is, bro. I don't even know what mine is. Again, it's been 6 months since I've tested it. For me, only 2 sets of heavy lifting, 4 to 6 reps, and the rest of the sets I'll be doing 15 or more reps. Alhamdulillah, man. Like, again, like, so I like powerlifting, but again, dude, I'm always promoting like just move. If that means you like hiking, if that means you like canoeing, if that means you like soccer, football, cricket, powerlifting like me, CrossFit, you like just, do bodybuilding, like, dude, whatever. Dude, I appreciate it all. I'm inspired by it all. And so if you want to do heavy reps, 3 to 5 reps, you want to do 15 reps, you want to do 6 to 12, if you want to do not even lift and do something like Alhamdulillah, bro. Play football, whatever, basketball. Like, dude, I love it all, man. I think it's all great. So that's cool, dude. Barakallahu feekum to you as well. Feekum barakallah. Man, I can't wait though, man. I'm excited to test. Like I said, it's been over 6 months, man. It's been over 6 months, which is typical. You know, I only test about twice a year. And it's right around this time that I test. So I'd like to see where I'm at. I'd like to see where my strength is at, for sure. So I don't know, man. So either after this test, inshallah, I might transition into lifting with running, or I might go through one more cycle, one more phase, which might be 3 months, 4 months, something like that, where I'm gonna go through another cycle where it's basically blocks of hypertrophy, muscle building, followed by blocks of strength, followed by peaking, followed by testing. So I might do, I don't know, it just depends on where my mindset is at after the testing is when we're at max, man. Do you understand Arabic? Some of it, yeah. I mean, I can read it for the most part. I can understand more Quranic Arabic than I can understand conversational Arabic. Like, just because I've read the Quran so many times that, like, I'm more familiar with the Quran, so I understand better contextually what's being said, versus conversational Arabic. I get lost personally. And see, like, whatever, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Allahu Akbar, like Kabiran, like what they're saying, I don't really totally understand what they're saying. I kind of understand, like, Al-Muslimin Ya Rabbil Alameen, Ya Allah, like, I understand that stuff, but I don't totally understand what's being said. Yeah, but as you get older, it takes the toll on your body and more of getting injured. I'm sure no one wants to do that. Alhamdulillah, man, I've never really had any injuries. I had a little bit of like a shoulder thing going on for a while, but that was due to my own poor technique. And once I got better at my technique, then alhamdulillah, I didn't have that shoulder problem anymore. So other than that, like, alhamdulillah, I've pretty much had no injuries, alhamdulillah. Do you visit parents or grandparents often? Basically, my grandparents aren't alive. My grandparents have passed away for the most part. So now I have grandparents that aren't technically like blood related, that were from a stepdad that's my mom hasn't been with in 20 years, something like that. But that, my younger brother's father. But otherwise, well, so I have a grandmother from my father's side, but I've only talked to my father a couple times, and his mother lives in Illinois. I haven't talked to her in so long, dude. And my mom's parents have all passed away. And my mom lives in Nashville, and inshallah I'm supposed to go see her tomorrow, inshallah. See, it's sometimes it's hard for me to understand what's being said, even if I can read it. Like, it's hard for me to understand what's being said. Maghrib's coming in like 8 minutes, dude. I'm gonna just do a Barakatahu Feekum. Barakatahu Feekum. Just making sure I didn't miss something by accident. Alhamdulillah, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with me this long, man. Surprised you guys didn't get bored with me by now. Just a normal everyday guy, man, just trying to live my life, and heck, man, just trying to, be a good example, I guess, man. Shooting bows, talking about fitness, talking about getting after it. You don't have to shoot a bow, you don't have to be into what I'm into, man, but the point is to, live your life, man, with intention, and, like, whatever is important to you, man, whatever is do it. Stop putting it off, For me, it's archery, because I want to bow hunt. For me, it's lifting and working out. For me, it's YouTube and building this career and building this platform into a full-time career for me, inshallah, as a wajal. Helping the Muslims, helping those who maybe aren't Muslim but are accepted, are interested in Islam, maybe to understand Islam and listen to a guy that maybe is a little bit more personable, inshallah, someone who maybe they can relate to more, and is on the same level in terms of like, look, dude, I'm just a normal guy, right? I don't try to pretend like I'm this super righteous robot, Like, I'm a normal dude. I got problems just like everybody else. I got bills just like everybody else. I have worries about, just like everybody else, and anxiety, frustrations, and I also have hopes and desires and ambitions and goals, and just a normal dude, man. That's just incredibly handsome. I'm just kidding, bro. My wife would smack me if she heard that, but yeah, man. I just hope it inspires you guys, man. That's why I started the live stream, dude. It's just like, look, man, you got time for stuff. You make time for stuff. Whatever's important to you, man, you will make time for it. And archery is important to me. Bow hunting is important to me. So I did it on my lunch break. I did it after I got off work. Alhamdulillah. And connecting with you guys is important to me. So that's why I did the live stream, hanging out with you guys, answering your questions, helping you guys out in any way that I can. That's very, very important to me. It definitely satisfies me and fulfills me in a way that I can't describe. So all praises for Allah for that, and I thank you for that, for hanging out with me and spending time with me, and asking questions and getting to know each other, and your time is invaluable, man. So for you to choose to spend it with me, I don't take it for granted, man. I appreciate it. Even if I don't understand all the words that you're saying, I'm sorry. I believe a lot of people in the South don't understand Islam because they never act with Muslims, and I'm sure they'll understand a lot better than people in the North, because Southern people are more nicer. Man, I don't know about that, because I'm from the North. I'm from Wisconsin, bro, so I'm from the North, and people are super nice up North too, man. Really, really nice. And to be honest with you, man, a lot of Muslims don't even understand Islam. So we talk about, the people in the South don't understand Islam, people up North don't understand Islam, people out West, people in the East. Muslims don't understand Islam, dude. How many Muslims are Muslims today and are completely friggin' ignorant of their religion, dude? Totally naive and ignorant of the basics and fundamentals. So we don't even understand our religion, dude. So how could we expect other people to, man, who don't even practice it? You know what I'm saying? SubhanAllah. May Allah bless you always. Cheer from Morocco. I hope you will visit Morocco one day. I hope so too, Ali. Barakatahu Guys, man. I hope so too, man. They should have more exposure of Islam in the South. Yeah, all again, man, like I said, dude. I mean, in order for us to expose them to Islam, we need to actually freaking live it, We need to understand it ourselves, implement it ourselves, practice it ourselves. And that's how they'll get exposed to it, man. You know what I'm saying? But, when we take culture over Islam, when we take dunya and desires over Islam, then, I mean, that's the situation that you find yourself in, dude. It's sad but true. Cookies and cream protein, bro. Cookies and cream flavor. That protein, bro. For the game, man. Yeah, the true Muslims need more improvement, inshallah. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's sad but true, man. That is the reality of things, man, is that so many of us are so ignorant, bro. I'm talking about fundamentals, man. I'm talking about stuff like that is fundamental, dude. like I said, man, ignorance is a choice these days, dude. There is not a lack of information at your fingertips. There's not a lack of information, a lack of knowledge, a lack of access to that information, a lack of clarification to the information that you're receiving. Ignorance is a choice these days, man, and that's how so many of us choose to live. We choose to be ignorant. We choose to have priorities that should not be our priorities, man. So it's a sad reality, dude. But not everyone's like that, you know. It's not all gloomy and, you know, everyone's like that, man. But that just kind of seems like what a lot of us are experiencing, dude. Alhamdulillah, as long as the throat hasn't left your, you know, the soul hasn't left your throat, as long as the sun hasn't risen from the west, bi'idhnillah, there's still time to turn things around and improve yourself and be better, man. With that being said, it is 8 o'clock, which means it's time to make maghrib, inshallah, within the next, I don't know, probably 6 minutes or so. So, gonna go freshen up, make wudu, and get ready for maghrib, and then get ready to kill tomorrow, inshallah, man. Crush tomorrow, smoke tomorrow, whatever fancy, awesome slang term you want to use. But yeah, man, tomorrow, inshallah, got a workout. Tomorrow, shooting the bow. Tomorrow, live stream, actual legitimate live stream on a camera, not an iPhone. Even though my tripods have broken, and this is a different type of tripod, so I'm gonna do my best, guys, to live stream tomorrow with the camera, the legitimate camera. But again, I've broken 2 tripods, just because I use them so often. So we have gym tomorrow, live stream tomorrow, archery tomorrow. We have shooting Monday's video tomorrow. So, you know, we got a big day for, you know, to fulfill, inshallah, adding value to you guys. Get her done, man. Get her done, son. Yeehaw. So, alhamdulillah, man. And that doesn't happen if you wait till tomorrow to prepare. So, gotta prepare, man, and inshallah, make tomorrow great, dude. Like I always say. Also, I know it's sad to say, but sometimes culture dominates over religion and people don't even know it. I know, man, like I said, ignorant, bro, ignorant. Lieutenant, I appreciate you. Lieutenant Mackerel, appreciate you, man. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. Get her done. Wa Alaikum Salam Wa Rahmatullahi. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi. Keep working hard, always, man, always, Brother Muhammad. Tomorrow, inshallah. So, for those of you who are new here, I live stream on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Central Time. I don't know what time that is in your, city, country. Just have to Google it. 9 a.m. Central Time. That's when I go live on Saturdays, 8 a.m. on Sundays. So 9 a.m. on Saturdays, 8 a.m. on Sundays. That never changes. We do that every single week without failure, alhamdulillah. So inshallah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And inshallah, we'll make tomorrow great as well. Alright, so wherever you're at, man, may Allah bless you wherever you're at. May Allah bless you and protect you, keep you safe, keep you steadfast. May Allah, you know what I'm saying, just answer your dua. Bless you with righteous spouses and kids and tons of halal money, bro. And tons of games, because those are important too, man. And you guys just have a great night, man. Inshallah, we appreciate you. As always, stop stressing yesterday, stop fearing tomorrow. Make today great, guys. And we will see you tomorrow, inshallah. As-Salaamu Alaykum Wa Rahmatullahi.